Hit him, right? Yes, sir. Let's go. Stop.
Head up.
You'll make my day. You'll make my day. Let's go, drive the speed.
What's up, everybody? It's Jay with Sports in the Borough. We decided to take a stop in the middle school world with new head coach at NAMS, Coach Claude Felter. Can you tell everybody who you are?
Hi guys, I'm Coach Claude Felter, new here at NAMS. Like I said, I've been with Asheboro City Schools 10 years now. Was at Sam's previously and at the high school before that. Coached at both football and wrestling. So yeah, new to this school, but not new to the school district.
New to the NAMLY over here at NAMS,
Yep,
and I'm telling y'all, we hung out at practice today, and it was intense. I think I started yelling, Coach.
Fight, fight, fight. I'm a monster. I'm a monster. I'm a monster.
Quote, under. Can you control the temperature? Can you control the weather? Can you control how long the grass is? No. Can you control how hard you're going to go and how much attention you're going to pay? Yes, sir. Then I expect you to control it.
We're basically trying to build character in these guys, get them some mental toughness, some fortitude. We've got a good staff. We've got about 7 coaches out here, which I think is a change from what we've had in the past. And we're really just investing in these guys, and we really want them to develop the character traits that are going to carry them through life. I mean, we want to have a winning football team, obviously, but I think those two things aren't mutually exclusive. If we can get them to believe in themselves, to push themselves, and to be as tough as they can be, then those things will carry them forward, and we'll have a good football team.
Talk a little bit about the drills and just like what you did to instill, because you were loud, but you did it in a way that I heard them screaming, like almost like Braveheart.
Do it like that when you're not threatening, so do it like that because that's the right way to do it. You got a chance to be a heck of a ball player, baby. Come on. There it is.
Think about that timer. Think about that timer. Work, come on. Turn those feet out. Turn those feet out. Don't you dare cheat me. You're right here. Let's go. Let's go.
My camera sees.
Well, when we met, I told them a story about in Middle Eastern times, there was a group of assassins who were the most elite, like special forces. They were called the Hashashin. And that's where they were yelling Hashashin because they would go out in the desert for 2 weeks as part of their training with nothing. And after those 2 weeks, they'd bring them back in and they'd open the cisterns with the water. And they didn't know this, but it was a test. And the Hashashin who went to the water, if they got water, if they just started putting their heads down, gulping the water, they killed them on the spot. The guys who kept their heads up, stayed alert, even though they were tired, and stayed focused on the task at hand while they drank the water, that was part of their progression to becoming, which is where the word assassin comes from, is to becoming an assassin. And we've tried to instill that. And we know it hurts. We know you're going to be tired. Can you keep your head up? Can you stay focused? Can you be Hashashin?
Dang, it's easy, it's easy. Hey.
1 second. Turn around. Look how far you've gone. Look how far you've gone. Let's move.
Hashashin!
You better get long. You better get look how far you're alive. Come on, baby. Come on. Turn those feet out. Don't you?
So that's kind of our mantra with the line, who I work with a lot more, is Hashashin. That's why that's their battle cry. You know, when it's hard, when those legs are hurting, Hashashin.
I mean, Coach, you had me sweating and jumping out there yelling, well, let's go, because even you took time to do development. I think a lot of coaches forget how important skills development is, and I watched you spend a little more than you wanted to, but you knew it was needed.
There's no point in going on to running a play if we can't execute the fundamentals. So if we get the fundamentals in place, if we run 2 plays, we're going to run them right, and they're going to be done correctly, and our guys are going to know their footwork, they're going to know their steps. Once we get that, then everything else will come. But if those fundamentals aren't in place, we might not have to line up and run 14 plays incorrectly. I'd rather be able to run 2 plays correctly.
Yeah, and honestly, NAMS, people forget, like, there's athletes here, Coach.
Oh, there are.
And that's the crazy part. And you said you're doing wrestling. What else are you doing at NAMS here?
I teach computer science, and there may be a Captain Comet sighting somewhere in the future. We'll see. But when that happens, you'll know. But just being a part of this community and I live literally a mile up the road. So this is home to me. My wife retired from here. She was at NAMS the last few years as her home school, but she worked in Asheboro City Schools for 31 years. All our kids graduated here. My son, who graduated and is a new teacher here, is one of my assistant coaches. So yeah, we're fired up about it. We want these kids to get stronger. We want them to get better. But the main thing we're focused on too is accountability in the classroom and how they're going to conduct themselves, and them understanding that they represent this football team in that building, not just on this field. And we want to see that culture change. We want to see that being instituted so that when we wear that jersey to school on game days, there's some pride in it. It means something. It's not just something anybody can do. There's a cost associated with it, and that those guys understand that they paid a price to get to wear that, and there's pride associated with it. They want to act the right way. They want teachers to look at them a certain way. And if we get that, everything else will take care of itself.
And they got the numbers out here. It's fun to watch. I mean, it's not a lot, but here's the thing. Kids can still come out, right?
Of course.
Yeah, so when school starts, I'm telling you, if you're at North Asheboro Middle School, don't miss out on this amazing coaching staff. It's fun to watch. I coach basketball here, and I helped with football last year, and Cloudfelder's got me excited, man. I'm over here screaming like, man, I text my wife like, I might need to come back here more and get more football. She's like, don't you dare. But last thing, Coach, just look at the camera, tell everybody shout out Sports in the Borough.
Shout out to Sports in the Borough, Coach Cloudfelder, NAM football. Let's go. Hashashim.